You can ready give me some tea, or I'm not taking you home. He done drove me around 100 different ways. I don't know where I'm at, child. I said, look, I'd rather be lost out there somewhere than to give you some vagina, right? I'd rather fight the devil than give you the vagina, because I had some priorities that day. Bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Today's looky would be our black cold weather turbans, okay? And as usual, all turbans come with a free gift. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to, y'all, this book, the words are so small that I have to wear readers, okay? But please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Child, these lips. Now, let's continue talking about Call Her Miss Ross, the unauthorized biography of Diana Ross by J. Randy Taraborrelli. I think that's it. Gordy's instincts told him that the song was going to be a big commercial success, even though some of his associates disagreed with him. So he scheduled a recording session in September. But Mary, exhausted by the group schedule and by the emotional turmoil that had surrounded Florence's dismissal, demanded that she have some time off. This is not a good time for that, Mary, Barry told her sternly. We're getting ready to cut this new record and it's hot. Don't you want to be on it? Don't you? I need a vacation, Mary insisted. I'm serious about this. Okay with me, Gordy told her, but one day you'll be sorry. Yeah, right, Mary said. When Gordy found out that Mary was booked into the Los Brisas Hotel in Acapulco, he apparently asked the Four Top singers to go along with her and try to find out what she was up to. He promised that he would give a little extra push to the next Four Tops record if he kept him posted. Nigga. Traitor. Because the two had a grand time in Acapulco together while Diana slaved away in a Detroit record studio. Cindy was also in Detroit while the Love Child single and album were recorded. But Gordy decided there was no point in using her if he was not using Mary. Well, who's going to do the background? One of the producers naively asked Gordy. What the hell difference does it make? He stormed. That's your problem. Don't be ridiculous. He and his feelings. Gordy and his feelings. He and his feelings that his Supremes. Mary, you been here since the beginning, girl. You ain't even going to try and make it look like you care about me. And then on top of that, he's worrying about his ego. They're saying that the Supremes is anything. They anything out here. They treat you any old kind of way. And you around here expecting me to meet quotas and deadlines and sing 150 songs and tap dance around here in the monkey house. But the Supremes, they just get to be like, oh, I need a break. Click. Child, that Ed Sutherland show performance of Love Child was a goddamn hot mess. Okay, because you got Diana Ross there. She got the whole get up on. Okay, she's in part. She got her little Love Child sweatshirt on. She got some tore up shorts on. She ain't got no shoes on, but she do got stockings on, I believe. That look crazy to me. But back there in the 60s and the 70s, child, if you ain't have on a slip or some pantyhose, child, that was a damn sin. Then you have Cindy Birdsong, who was dressed like Weezy Jefferson, and Mary Wilson, who was dressed like Mabel King from What's Happening. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Did they not get the message as to what you're supposed to dress like? I'm like, this is so confusing here. You dress like Weezy Jefferson and Mabel King without shoes on. That's not even the concept right there. Why the hell they didn't have no shoes on? It's like they set them up. I mean, yeah, they got set up. Child, they was in there lip syncing and everything. Because they ain't know the damn song because they wasn't there to record it. So they practicing. Lip syncing. They ain't got no real hand movements or, choreography or nothing like that because you really don't matter any goddamn way. Okay? But it was like so awkward. Why does Weezy Jefferson and Mabel King have no shoes on? What is that? In the fall of 1968, Diana Ross and the Supremes continued to tour promoting their Love Child release. Their lives on the road were, for the most part, isolated, privileged, and sheltered. To outsiders, it probably seemed that it was easy for the Supremes to forget that the country was in such chaos, that racial tensions were still running hot. Indeed, for the fortunate three, it was always the finest hotels, the best restaurants, and people fawning over them. But Diana reminded a reporter, "I'd like to have my own television show, but it is very hard for a Negro." In late 1968, Berry Gordy came to an agreement with NBC to star Diana Ross and the Supremes in their first network television special called TCB, Taking Care of Business. The group would co-star with The Temptations, with whom they recorded a major hit that year. I'm gonna make you love me. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Friends of Diana say that she was sure Gordy and DePass were somehow romantically involved, but that she could never prove it. Diana could not be certain of their relationship, especially since everyone thought it odd that Gordy would elevate a female so quickly to Motown's upper echelons. Diana's insecurity about Suzanne was compounded by the fact that she was so utterly intimidated by this woman's self-confidence and business savvy. Whenever Suzanne and Barry would discuss company business, Diana would stand on the sidelines and watch suspiciously. "Oh, Diana, girl, he not hunching the big back gorilla. He not hunching Suzanne DePassy. He not hunching her. Number one, she too big. He don't like his women that big. If she gonna be taller than him, then she got to be smaller than him. You hear me? Suzanne DePassy could knock his ass out with one, punch. He don't want her. He just admires the fact that when he say Suzanne DePassy act like a gorilla, and that bitch do it. Okay? Diana Ross and the Supremes opened a 2-week sold-out engagement at the Latin Casino in Cherry Hill, New Jersey on June 2nd, 1969. Barry decided to visit the group supposedly because of rumors that Diana was secretly dating Tim Brown, a football star with the Philadelphia Eagles. Child, this nigga here. This is the situation, right? Diana said, I don't want him. It was just, something to do, just to have some fun. Diana, you deserve it. Okay, you deserve to have some fun from time to time. We know Bird of Gordy having him some fun from time to time or all the time. What happened was Bird of Gordy had got wind that Diana Ross was hanging out with that Philly Eagle, Tim Brown. Oh, there's a problem here. Okay, and with Sagittarian men, period, or some men, period, Once you theirs, they own you forever, girl. It seems likely that she wanted word to get back to Barry and make him jealous. She succeeded. On the morning of July 6th, Barry exploded in her hotel room at the Rickshaw Inn where the Supremes were staying. He was furious with Diana and had a huge fight with her, said a friend of Gordy. He shouted at her, "How dare you make a fool of me?" Anyone on the same floor could hear this going on. What kind of relationship is this anyway? I heard Diana shout back. You date other people? Well, so can I. The hell you can see other men. It's over between you and a football player as of now. You'll be sorry you did this. Just wait and see. Although the tension between them were apparent, Barry was backstage for both shows that evening. You know what? You know why? Because he want to make sure that Tim Brown don't spray his Leo juice all over that Aries woman. Man, if you ain't ever been wooed by a fire sign, I'm telling you, do it once in your life. Once in your life. Even if you like, never, I'll never be with a fire sign. Never. I'm telling you, there is no woo like it. Now, you better not fall for it, okay? You don't fall for it, girl. Because if you fall for it, then he ain't gonna do nothing but throw you away and, dump you off in the rest of the, broken hoes, okay? But don't fall for it. But just try to woo out. I'm telling you, that fire sign will be on 20,000. In September 1969, Diana Ross and the Supremes taped another television special with the Temptations, GIT, on Broadway, which would air 2 months later. Produced by George Slatner, the special was a rather dreary affair, heightened only by the wonderful melodies of the leading lady. By the fall, Barry had moved to the Hollywood Hills into the former home of comedian Tommy Smothers. Motown still had its offices in Detroit, and Gordy maintained the 3-story $1 million mansion he owned at Boston and Hamilton in Detroit. But now he was living thousands of miles away. I have had it with Detroit, he told one friend. There's too much going on here. Early in the year, Barry had invited a group of visitors to Gordy Manor in Detroit, including a member of one of his female singing groups. They found the place in complete disarray. It had obviously been ransacked, and some of the expensive paintings that decorated the walls had been slashed, but not the one Barry's sister Esther commissioned of Barry as Napoleon Bonaparte. Hold the fuck. You mean to tell me Barry Gordy got a damn picture or painting that his sister gave him where he is like portraying Napoleon, the short man complex man? Get the fuck out of here. Girl, stop it. Most alarming, the marbled fireplace and frescoed ceiling had been splattered with what appeared to be blood. I don't know for sure that it was real blood or even human blood, recalled the singer who witnessed this scene. Barry immediately rushed us all out of the room and then out of the house. No one I know had the rest of the story or full understanding of what that episode was all about. Later, it was rumored that one of Barry's house pets was killed by the intruders, which might account for the blood on the walls. But they want to know. People still want to understand, because it's an unsolved mystery as to why they chose Barry Gordy's mansion. I don't know. I don't friggin' know. So anyway, let's move forward to when Cindy got kidnapped, okay? We're not going to go in depth about it because we spoke about it before in the Mary Wilson book, and I'm sure you guys can Google the story if you want to know in detail about what happened, right? But anyway, she in a car with this maniac, okay? Traveling high speed to she don't know where, okay? The dude and her is fighting while he driving. He got a knife cutting up her fingers and stuff. Finally, Cindy was able to jump out the car. Y'all, I've been there before. I be telling y'all all the time, oh, that nigga tried to kill me. Oh, I've been kidnapped. My life is real. I'm telling you, it's crazy all the things I've been through in my lifetime. I had tried to put the story on YouTube about the first time that I was kidnapped. Was that the first time? No, I think that was the second time I was kidnapped. But at any rate, but YouTube took it down. It was like, no, girl, that's too much pressure over here for a story like that. You have to use your wits when you in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? You have to assess the situation and play it in your mind as to how I'm gonna do it. It's been times, okay, where I've been in situations with a dude that I thought was a date. And me and him was cool somewhere, I don't know, because back in the 80s, what dudes used to do is like take you all around the back roads and so that you wouldn't figure it out, especially if they was in the, selling drugs or whatever, right? So I didn't know where I was, right? And the dude put me in a situation, he was like, if you gonna give me some pussy or you gonna get the fuck out. Hold on. Listen, all I was here to do was to have a dinner with you. Tell me we finna start past the house because I don't know, you want to change your shoes or something. I come upstairs to look at you change your shoes. I should have stayed my black ass downstairs. But anyway, we get upstairs. Next thing I know, he talk about, you can ready give me some pussy or I'm not taking you home. He done drove me around 100 different ways. I don't know where I'm at, child. I said, look, I'd rather be lost out there somewhere than to give you some vagina, right? I'd rather fight the devil than give you the vagina because I had some priorities that day. The guy was sitting out in his car. I was like, sir, please, I need some help. He was like, oh, I ain't about to help you because if your ass wind up dead, I ain't catching no charges. I respect it, okay? But at any rate, I was like, just tell me where I'm at. He was like, oh, right there. It's Rhode Island Avenue right there. I said, what? Rhode Island Avenue? And that damn nigga drive me around in a circle for damn 30 hours and I'm right here on Rhode Island Avenue? Pfft, nigga, please. Next minute I know he traveling behind me and they get in the car, get in the heart. Nope. I can catch the B6 bus right there. I'm on my way home. Toodles. The panic-stricken Cindy Bergson kept her wits about her and realized that if she ran in the direction of oncoming traffic, her assailant wouldn't be able to follow her unless he exited the freeway first. Hoping to buy some time before he pursued her again, she tried to flag down passing motorists, but cars just whizzed by. Been there, done that. No one would stop to help her. Fortunately, 2 California highway patrolmen noticed the bleeding woman crying hysterically and running down the side of the road. She was taken to Long Beach Hospital where she required stitches and other treatment for her cuts and bruises. When Berry Gordy was awakened in the middle of the night with the news that one of the girls had been kidnapped, his first thought was probably, thank God it wasn't Diana. Taraborrelli, you're a nigga for this. We know you watching, Taraborrelli. Okay? Use a ninja for that. You wrong for that, brother.
Hello, Black Hole. See this brother winning, man. A-R-E. Hey, look, what is your win, babe? What is your win, babe? What is your win, babe? Can't see this. What the fuck? What is your win, babe? Uptown, Southside, come on.
Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com. Now remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. I'm gonna make you love me. Oh, yes, I am.